What is up, guys? Dan from the Elite 4 crew here, coming at you with the grand final of the APA Season 5 League. I am joined by my colleagues here. Panther, say hello, mate.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Jock.
You alright, guys?
And Dylan.
G'day, guys.
As you can tell, we are spread wide across the globe, from America to Scotland to England to Aussie land. We've got a wide panel. We've got a wide panel of experience to kind of draw upon our knowledge, and hopefully get everything down that needs to be talked about in this game. So how are we feeling, guys? How are we feeling about this matchup?
Well, I think both teams are pretty even here. It just really depends on the sets that these guys bring. You know, Hugo's got the Mega Beedrill, the Toga Kiss, the Heatran, the Mew, the Crook, and the Rotom. The Rotom Mo. Looks like he's starting off leading the Crocodile here. I'll let somebody take points team.
Go on, Jock.
Point has the Hippowdon, which is arguably the only switch into Mega Beedrill, and Rotom Heat, Hydreigon, Ditto, Mega Medicham, and Slowbro. So you've got to expect Mega Beedrill and Mega Medicham are going to be the win cons in this game.
Okay.
I just worry a bit, just looking at the team straight up. Outside of Rotom Mo, Hugo hasn't brought anything else for the Hippowdon. That's Stab. So that could cause him some issues maybe later on in the game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think so too, but Hugo is running Taunt on a lot of his mons just for this match. Point has that Regenerator Core with the Moongus and with Slowbro, so Hugo's brought Taunt on several mons. I know he has it on the Crook and the Mew. That may be it.
Oh, shit.
Wow, it's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Straight drive to Draco.
That was nice. That was nice.
Well, Hugo's going to know now that the Hydreigon is X here, so this is going to grant Hugo the free roost, though. So,
he has to double into Rotom Heat expecting the Togekiss to come in, because a Draco would kill the Mew and surely it's slower. There
More
it
point
yeah.
switches out. They both
There it
switch
is.
out.
Yeah, that was really an opportunity there for Hugo to make an aggressive play and roost up on the Mew, predicting that switch there. But I think he's made the safe middle ground play to start off with.
Yeah, for sure.
But definitely he's lost a bit of momentum here so far. Hopefully he can bring it back.
Yeah, it's a nice start for Point, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I forgot the Mew was not running any speed, so the Hydreigon would have been able to kill it the next turn.
Yeah.
That is true.
But here is Ditto to get the Intimidate on the Crook.
That'd be nice. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool play.
And then he could is Crocodile, does that have the Stealth Rocks?
Let's have a look. Who's got the set?
It is. Let's see. What's the Crocodile set?
Oh, Hugo's just left. Hugo's abandoned the battle.
Okay, so congratulations, Point.
New champion.
Champion.
There it is. Crocodile does not have the Stealth Rock. He has
Okay.
protect, Earthquake, Taunt, and Knock Off. It's Jolly, 208 speed, and it is holding black glasses, so he can't really touch the Rotom Heat.
Yeah, 208 speed. I'd say that'd be the outspeed of max speed Rotom, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's what he's probably creeping is the max speed Rotom. He can hit him with a knockoff, but you know how well does it really take the overheat? Well, he does have the 48 Spadef EVs, so it may take it better than expected.
Expected Hugo to run Smackdown for the Rotom Heat.
That'd be something he would do.
So whilst we're waiting for Hugo to come back, does anyone want to like run through the actual? Because we have the full sets of the both guys' teams. Does anyone want to run through them, like just while we wait?
Yeah, sure. So Hugo's brought the Mega Beedrill, Adamant Nature, 252 attack, 240 defense, 4 special defense, and 12 speed. U-turn, poison jab, knockoff, and endeavor.
Oh, okay.
So I'm really interested to see how that goes. I'd like to know what 12 speed outspeeds.
Yeah, does anyone want to check? I'll check that whilst we're sat here doing absolutely
no worries.
nothing.
Toga Kiss, holding the leftovers, Serene Grace, 248 HP, 100 defense, 160 special defense, Calm Nature, Roost, Dazzling Gleam, Heal Velm, and Defog. Heatran, holding the safety goggles, Flash Fire ability, 248 HP, 8 defense, 252 special attack, Modest Nature, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, and Stealth Rock. Obviously that was his automatic switch into the Amoonguss. I'm guessing holding the safety glasses to protect itself from the... is it Spore?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's pretty
Mutility the Mew. I'm pretty sure that won nickname of the season, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Mutility. Who picked up Mew next season? Is it Miticus? He's gonna have to think of something clever.
I just want to put it out there, I used Mutility in TOL Season 2 before this even started, so again, something else I want.
Right, so I'm just going to jump in there quickly. The Beedrill, with 12 speed, it puts it at 361. Oh no, that's with the Jolly Nature, sorry. Adamant puts it at 329, so that just makes it outspeed the Mega Medicam.
Outspeed's base 100s.
Base 100s. That's why having something at that speed, whether it's the Mega Beedrill, Mega Sceptile, Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Alakazam, they're so good because if you're facing a slower team, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You can fastest Mon is
Sorry?
fastest Mon is the Mega Medicham.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
he outspeeds the entire team. But we know that he's not running Scarf on the Hydreigon.
Yeah.
It was like seeing an SD Beedrill because SD with 3 attacks kind of wins this game apart from the Scarf Ditto, and I doubt a Scarf Ditto kills a Beedrill.
Yeah, well, if you run knockoff poison jab, U-turn, you can't really touch Mega Beedrill.
Yeah, true. That's a nice thought, actually. Oh yeah, Hugo's back in now. Hugo's back in. So what do you think? Who's obviously Hugo's in a pretty decent place here with the Heatran out against Hydreigon.
If it's got Earth, does it have Earth Power?
Massive health.
The Hydreigon has got, where even is it? Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast.
I'm predicting Flash Cannon from. Oh, he went for Focus Blast. Okay.
Yeah,
I was predicting Flash Cannon from it.
Yeah, so smart play from Hugo there.
Now the Slowbro surely comes out and gets off a massive hit. Or possibly the Rotom Heat.
Yeah, it's definitely a switching opportunity for Hugo here to double out into the Beedrill, and then whatever. He has no switching for Beedrill other than the Hippowdon.
Yeah, exactly.
30% from a U-turn, so you put up Stealth Rocks and you're really putting some pain on it.
Yeah, for sure.
Just while we're waiting for the move, should we just keep going through the teams?
Yeah, go for it, mate.
So going on with the Mew, holding the leftovers, it's brought out the shiny just for the final. 248 HP, 232 defense, 20 special defense, 8 speed, Impish Nature, Knockoff Taunt, Soft Boiled, and Will-O-Wisp. Rotom Moe, holding the Assault Vest, which is really interesting actually. Don't really see Assault Vest. I've never seen Assault Vest Rotom Moe before. But 240 HP, 4 defense, 252 special attack, and 12 speed. Modest Nature, Volt Switch, Leaf Storm, Signal Beam, and Hidden Power Water.
Yeah, I think the idea behind the Assault Vest, well, no, I thought last night he ran Trick on it, but he may have changed something. I think he ran Trick against me. I thought the idea was to trick the Assault Vest onto like the Amoonguss, so it couldn't recover or anything like that, or Spore. But it looks like he made a change.
Yeah.
Well, you can't use Trick with the Assault Vest because it's a status move.
I must be thinking something else then. Maybe I
Yeah.
tricked him. Maybe I tricked this thing.
I think you did, thinking about it.
So, what are we predicting here? I think Hugo's probably going to set up his stealth rocks, but what does Point go into?
Slowbro and probably sets up like a future site. Because if he sets up a future site, well, if he sets up a future, well,
Oh well,
I was
okay.
future site. Only Crook and Neutron wanted to take the future site, which would allow him to just start firing off skulls.
That's a really cool idea, actually. It'd be interesting to see if he goes for that later on in the game. It's interesting to see future sight. I've never seen that in League play. I personally haven't got as much experience as you guys, but have you guys seen that before?
We use it on all like types, to be honest.
Really?
I think he used it on Slowking earlier this season, didn't you, Jock?
Did you? No, okay. That's interesting. I never even thought of that. That's actually a really cool idea. What base power does it have?
120.
120.
Oh wow,
Dark Pulse did a lot there.
that did.
So now the question is, what does he switch in? Does he let the Ditto die, or does he, go into High Dragon and hope he Dark Pulses again? Or does he go to something else, predicting a Dragon Pulse maybe?
I think he has to preserve the Ditto.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Heal on he can.
Well, he's locked into the rocks.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see Hugo go for the Dragon Pulse here, predicting that High Dragon to come in, because it's really his only switch into a Dark type move.
Rotom Heat's quite bulky, so it could probably take it and then.
Yeah, true. And then Volt switch out again, but does it want to take the rocks plus the Dragon or Dark Pulse?
Yeah. How old does Hippo take it?
Depends on the set, really. We're about to find out.
There it is.
Okay.
Well, this could be an issue because I feel like Hugo's just going to default, which is going to let him take an Ice Fang, and it should do a big chunk of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Knowing Hugo, he probably will go for the default here.
I think so, yeah.
Well, it puts a lot of pressure on that Beedrill that just wants to U-turn about constantly, and it can't really do that with rocks up.
Yeah, exactly.
But Beedrill still kind of just wins if he can get rid of this thing.
Oh,
And there's a revenge
wow.
crit.
although, in saying that, being able to roost and then remove the flying type weakness, because that was a crit, I think,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
there we
aspect.
go.
yeah. But it's only doing 32%, so Hugo's going to be able to heal that damage off.
Yeah, he can stall out the Sandstorm too to stop taking that little bit of extra damage that he's taken.
He should
Yeah,
have
exactly.
an aggressive play into like his Ditto to heal up his Ditto or something like that.
Misses the Ice Fang.
There's the miss.
The Ice Fang, I've just entered all the sets into the Showdown calculator, and Ice Fang does 26 to 31% without the crit.
Right, yeah.
Very negligible damage.
Does someone want to go through Points team as well?
Yeah, go for
Not
it.
through Hugo's, but...
Panther, do you want to take it?
Yeah, sure. Let's see. So he has the Moto, the Hippo down. We've seen that already with the leftovers. It's got 248 HP, 8 attack, and then it's max defense. This is his primary Beedrill answer. He's got the Earthquake, Stealth Rock, Slack Off, and Ice Fang. Then Point's got the Rotom Heat with leftovers, 248 HP, 92 defense, 128 Spadef, and then 40 speed with a timid nature. Not sure what that creeps off the top of my head, but he's got the Thunderbolt, the Volt Switch, Toxic, and the HP Ice, probably for the Zygarde. Then he's got the Hydreigon, Choice Specs, timid nature, 212 speed, rest and special attack with Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast. He's got the Choice Scarf, max speed, Ditto, the Mega Medicham, that's Jolly, max attack, 192 speed, high jump kick, Zen Headbutt, Thunder Punch, and then the Bullet Punch. And then he's got the Slowbro with the Assault Vest, Modest Nature, Max HP, Max Special Attack, Scald, Sight Shock, Future Sight, and Focus Blast.
Okay. So that's both their teams kind of talked through. We've missed the last couple of moves there. Just kind of both exchanging a few hits, doubling out. Hugo was able to get the crook in on the Rotom Thunderbolt, so he got a free switch in there as Point switched out into the Moto, who lost his leftovers to that knockoff. Who do you think's looking in the most comfortable position right now, guys?
I honestly think Point does.
I was going to say, because already we see this Hippowdon in the early stages getting chipped down pretty easy. So it won't be long until Beedrill just comes in and starts clicking moves.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's I really feel like Hugo has the advantage on is the Beedrill. But was he able to heal Mew any? I was reading off Point's team a minute ago.
No,
I saw he
no.
switched Mew in. Okay, so he doubled then.
I honestly think it's pretty even right now. Like having that Mew down so low definitely isn't too handy, but Heatran's fired off a couple of big hits.
Nice prediction
play
from Hugo there.
Hugo basically needs to make sure Beedrill stays above 50%, because then it's in bullet punch range from Mega Medicham, and there's
Yeah.
like kind of game over if you
Yeah.
get Beedrill.
Okay, smart read from Hugo there.
Really, I think the main parts is to get Hippowdon, Rotom, and Slowbro whittled down enough, because I think everything else is pretty well okay, except for maybe that Ditto, I suppose, when it switches in, and then Beedrill just goes ham, sort of thing.
For sure. So what does Point have to do to win this game then, guys?
I think Point needs to keep his Mons healthy enough and force Hugo into using Beedrill too early.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah,
Just try and whittle him down
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
If he gets rid of the Togekiss, both Hydreigon and Slowbro will pretty much get a kill every time they come in.
Yeah, if they make the right prediction, especially with this Hydreigon here.
Okay, so Hugo switches out and goes out into the Beedrill. So Hugo's going to be able to get some damage off here, just whatever he decides to do.
Well, it's probably with that Hippowdon, which a U-turn on that Hippowdon's going to crit to about 45%.
But Hugo doesn't have the protect on Beedrill, so the Hydreigon outspeeds it right now, doesn't it?
Oh, you messaged me saying he changed knockoff to protect.
Oh, okay, well that's good then.
Oh, good. Yeah, that is good.
I'm pretty sure Hippowdon's probably going to get the free switch in here on Beedrill's protect, but I mean I think that's probably the best play for Hugo, because he can't risk losing Beedrill here if Hydreigon decides to attack, or rather Point decides to attack with Hydreigon.
For sure, yeah. So the Mega Beedrill U-turn does 28 to 33% on a Hippowdon, which is actually this pretty decent damage. It's going to whittle it down before long. He does just go straight for it and goes for protect.
Wow.
Okay.
So-
No,
Okay.
That was a pretty poor play from Kurt, in my opinion. He should have taken that as an opportunity to get into something that could take the hit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big risk for the Hydreigon there.
Yeah.
I guess I can understand why he would attack.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if Hugo had predicted him to do something else instead,
I don't think Hugo needs to, because like he's not behind, he's arguably ahead, so he would just make the easy plays that get him to closer to victory.
I feel like
Yeah,
Hugo should have taunted there rather than soft-boiled. Go for taunt then soft-boiled. I think he might have just missed an opportunity there to keep the Hippowdon nice and low.
The Mew can't really touch it, so like, because it's only got knockoff and it's lost its leftovers.
There you go, goes for the taunt now.
But it would have lived a hit from Hippowdon's Earthquake, wouldn't it? I'm not 100% sure on the couch, but I thought it would have been close.
I can run that through. An Earthquake did 21 to 28, so it would have been quite risky.
Yeah, there's no point in risking it. I don't feel winning Mew's still really needed for the Mega Medicham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's fair, I guess.
yeah, you can see why he's just gone straight for the roost. He was dangerously low. He didn't want to risk it, and now his Mew's back up to 95%. So as good as new the Mew, which is absolutely incredible for Hugo.
Yeah, Hugo knows now, though, probably by calcing this, that the Slowbro's offensive too. Probably from that damage, the 14%.
Hmm.
A difficult decision on what does he bring into this, because I don't think he has anything that can equal it. So, like, something's going to take a big hit trying to weaken it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think a big problem here is that Heatran's already lost half its health, hasn't it? Or thereabouts. Yeah, 54% it's on now.
Heatran looks like it's in the range of a couple of T-Bolts, to be honest. It can't switch into this anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't switch.
Goes to the crook.
Probably just going to fire a knockoff here, I think, and Hippowdon's just going to get a little switch in, I would say.
Yeah. That makes the most sense to me. This crocodile does a lot to the Rotom.
How much does a knockoff do?
Knockoff does 50 to 60.
Right, so you want to take that damage, then yeah, he's got to switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Hugo makes a double and goes back into Rotom Mo.
A good play. Maybe he makes it. I think he'll try and get Heatran in as soon as possible because he really needs to rock.
Yeah, it does double into the Togekiss. It takes
Here we
heavy
go.
power.
So it'll be interesting to see now that
We've done a lot.
although Hugo's now seen his full set now, so I wonder if that'll change how he plays around this Rotom now.
Gets the Toxic off and heal bell straight away. That was nice. That was a good turn for Hugo. Free heal bell again.
Yeah,
off there. And doubles out to the crook.
We're back at square one again. I think he should just fire off and rock now because, well, how much does HP Ice do to it then?
What was that, sorry?
How much does HP Ice do to the crook?
We're about to see, I think. 38%. Not bad. Not bad. Knockoff did 52.
I think he should switch into crook now to try and keep the Heatran. Not switch into Hippo, try and keep the Rotom healthy.
Yeah, I think he's got to. But then he really has nothing. I mean, a knockoff now obviously won't do a terrible amount for it. But
Primary switch into like the Rotom Heat. Rotom Mo, sorry. Really good switch into the Togekiss. Because you won't know what attack it's got. It's got Air Slash or Dazzle when it resists both.
True. True.
Can Beedrill pick this thing off from this range?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, Poison Jab should take it out. If Crook's knockoff did that much.
Yeah, I figured Poison Jab probably did, but didn't want to assume here.
Yeah, Poison Jab takes it out. Poison Jab does 61 to 72.
That's
Yeah.
one already. Beedrill fodder.
Yeah, it goes out to the Beedrill. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So it's probably just going to be a U-turn stealth drop turn, I would say.
Unless you back off to keep the head in possibility of taking it.
True.
Yeah, they're both viable options for point to go for. So Hugo's move here is pretty predictable.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
Unless there's poison, what's the poison jab do? People might attack.
Poison Jab to the Hippowdon does 20% max.
That would be a little bit more.
Being a resisted hit
Yeah, I know, but I thought it might. So it's not even worth trying it.
Yeah.
So, I think Point definitely needs to keep this hip out on healthy. I'd say Hugo's probably going to go into the Mew here.
Goes to Togekiss.
Never mind.
Yeah, nice. Takes
Oh,
that
he went
back.
for the attack.
I would have expected Stealth Rock or Slack Off, not Earthquake.
Yeah, exactly. I thought that would have been a good chance to get the Slack off. Sorry, the Stealth Rocks off. And I'd say that's why Hugo's gone into Togekiss to get the immediate defog off.
Oh, dang.
But you could argue bad plays always get rewarded.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, not really a reward. He nearly has to sack something for this thing.
Yeah, I think Point realizes that he's going to have to play aggressive to get anywhere in this match.
Yeah.
You think Hugo goes for the Leaf Storm here?
I mean, last time he went for the Volt Switch, so he's kind of got that option to kind of, in terms of like mind games, like Point's not sure. There you go. He does decide to switch out. So if the guy does go for Leaf Storm, 30%.
I don't think that was needed because the Hippowdon really couldn't touch it even if he did Ball Switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he wants to keep it healthy for the Slowbro as well.
I don't see this taking a side shock from a Slowbro very well at all.
Yeah, but it doesn't really want to take an Ice Fang either.
Now we should be able to just pick it off the Leaf Storm.
Yeah, I think so too here.
Unless 15, was it 15? Unless that was a high roll.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I didn't expect it to outspeed.
Yeah, I think Hugo was running a bit more speed. Must have been wrong.
Yeah, I was thinking Hugo's would outspeed. See, Point's got 40, and then, yep, Hugo's has 12.
No, that's good. He's got the
He's got
the
B to
momentum
go
there.
into.
Well, then he goes straight back into Togekiss. And or
There
the
you go.
Beedrill. That makes sense, yeah.
Beedrill gets more free damage.
34 turns in and we haven't lost a Mon.
Oh, until
On the
now.
first one.
It's called it.
He just did. There goes the Rotom Heat.
And I think that was probably a good play by Point because he gets the momentum back now.
I think Hugo should have done Togekiss because that gave up the least momentum because Point doesn't actually have a switch into the Togekiss that's going to do much to it.
True, but Hydreigon could take it out with a Flash Cannon potentially.
So we switch into Heatran.
True.
The only way that would go wrong is if Point Earth powered a Togekiss.
How much does Beedrill do to this Metachan?
Let's have a look. Just fake out damage off there. Medican Mega. MC Hammer. A Poison Jab has a chance to OHKO. Does 86 to 102. A U10 does 76 to 90%.
Okay, so if this takes any kind of chip damage, it's in range.
Yeah, for sure. For
But
sure.
one Stealth Rock switching in Beedrill's in Bullet Punch range, and I think he has Bullet Punch.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Okay, so Hugo's now got the chance to chip down this Slowbro slowly. And being a Gen 6 league, they've still got the 12% on the burn damage, so that's going to be really handy because it's Assault Vest, right? Is that what
Yep.
we said? Yeah,
Wait, was it? Was the Slowbro? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
yeah.
Shadow Ball comes in 19%.
And Hugo's now seen that it's offensive with no with no leftovers. So it'd be interesting to hear what kind of set he thinks this Slowbro is.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably thinking Culverberry so he could snag a kill on the Crocodile.
I think that's what he would be expecting.
He's really putting on the pressure because High Dragon's the only switch in and the one not getting weak.
Yeah.
Going back to the
He's lost,
oh, go on.
I was going to say he's lost one of his switch-ins to a Leaf Storm now.
Yeah.
Like his best switch-in is either Hydreigon, which, as you said, Jock doesn't want to take much damage, or that Ditto, and that's already below half health.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Going back to the Mega Medican, the Bullet Punch does 36 to 42 on the Beedrill. So the Beedrill's at 83% now, so it doesn't want to...
I really thought it'd done more. I must be confusing it with a different calc.
No, it does go into the Ditto and goes down. Signal Beam.
Just a good play.
That was a nice play from
Well
Hugo.
played.
Really, really nice prediction.
That was a really safe play though, because it hit everything there, and it's the two main switch-ins being Ditto and Hydreigon. It hit super effectively.
Very true, very, very true.
Do you think Point makes an aggressive double here into Hydreigon, predicting the Mew to come out?
I don't know, because Togekiss is just as good a switch-in.
True. That is true. But in saying that, there's a chance that this Medicham goes for an Ice Punch.
Thunder Punch he has,
Yeah.
I think. I don't think it's Ice Punch, but that really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
well,
is Thunder Punch, but yeah. A Thunder Punch does do a lot to the Togekiss though. 69 to 81.
Oof.
I'm surprised this Mew hasn't knocked off. Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There we go.
There's that Assault Vest.
See, now you can't begin to take the Shadow Ball, but it's his only real switch into Slowbro because of the future sight.
Although,
Goes into the road to Mo. Takes that Shadow Ball.
The best play here is to Volt Switch out into Crocodile, in my opinion, so that the Crocodile takes the future sight.
Yeah.
yeah, but if he predicts that and goes for the Scald,
No, it doubles out.
nice.
And there we go.
Really well done from Hugo again.
Mhm. It'd be interesting to see whether he's going to preserve this as death fodder or whether he's just going to switch straight out.
Well, I think he'll taunt just so that the Hippowdon can get rocks up.
Yeah, fair call.
That's a good shot actually. Point saying I think it's GG. He's admitted defeat. I think there's a long way to
It's
go.
way too early to call that. There's
Still come in and absolutely decimate this team.
For sure, yeah.
The minute Mew's weakened in Beedrill's and Bullet Punch range, that's GG upon Mega Medicham.
The U-turn comes in.
A good play.
So what does Point have to do here now? We're thinking he has to play aggressively, so he does have to stay in. Go for an Earthquake.
But now he's just going to get the defog off.
Yeah.
Is 61% enough for a Flash Cannon to kill?
No, Flash Cannon only did like 50 something percent, I think. Let me just double check that. Flash Cannon did 48 to 56.
He has to get Hydreigon in, and just start punching holes.
Yeah, I think that's the only way.
it might be time to sack off the Slowbro potentially, because I don't think he wants to take any more damage with this.
Even though it's only max HP, surely from a non-invested Dazzling Gleam, Slowbro doesn't take much, and he can just pivot to get the regenerator.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I'd forgotten about regenerator because it went out on about 26%, I think. Yeah, 26. So it will be up higher. So yeah, good play there. Going
Very
for the
true.
self-doc, predicting either an attack or the switch out. I'm not sure.
A Dazzling Gleam from the Togekiss does only do 24% to the Slowbro, so he's definitely got a chance to get back in.
I think he would taunt there. He's got the Hugo should taunt here, which if Kurt plays aggressively, he could bring in his Hydreigon and then fire off a flash cannon.
Yeah, because I think the Slowbro.
He does go for it. He does. Well done, Jock. Well predicted,
Well
son.
played. So Crocodile comes in here, gets a free sack and scouts for what?
Or the Rotom maybe, in case he wants to keep Crook around.
I think he'll want to keep Rotom around for the Hippowdon.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see the Crook going, to be honest.
Does the Hippo have U? Does the Hydreigon have U-turn?
I don't think so. Let me have a look. No, it doesn't. Draco, Dark Pulse, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast.
Because if he kills the Crook, it just gives the well, if he Flash Cannons, it gives the Heatran a free switch in.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because Hugo's going to know that he's got that he specs for sure.
Yeah, exactly. After all that damage, so Hugo's going to know that what move he's locked himself into, and therefore can get a free switch in.
Yeah, it does go out to the Crook.
Sacks off the Crook there.
That's a free switch into the Togekiss.
Yeah, and free defog there, you would think.
Okay, that's the Beedrill.
I didn't expect it to be. I think he
No, I thought-
when he didn't need to.
Yeah,
Because now the Bees and some more lot of Stealth Rock in Bullet Punch range.
unless he's predicting a switch.
He could always Endeavor the Hippo.
Sorry.
He could always use Endeavor on the Hippo right now as he switches.
True. I could see him. By you turning out here, it does give him some momentum because either the Slowbro, the Medicham, or the Hydreigon dies, or the Hippowdon takes a huge chunk of damage, and then you get something in for free that can fire off another chunk of damage. And I wouldn't even be surprised if he U-turned out into Heatran potentially.
I was thinking the Rotom Seed would be better to use out because most likely it's going to go into the Hippo.
Yeah, true. Nothing really wants to take a Leaf Storm. How much does a Leaf Storm do to this Hydreigon?
Let me have a check. I lost my calcs page. Rotom Mo. So Hydreigon, Leaf Storm does 32 to 38. So not enough.
Okay. Yeah.
So who do you think's take? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Oh, there goes the Slowbro.
Wow.
Wow, it's right there.
Could stop the Togekiss from defogging,
True.
meaning it can put E into thingy range. Now you've got to think he has to go Hydreigon and just Flash Cannon. Like he's so far behind him, he needs to make the aggressive plays.
Yeah.
Because if that Togekiss goes down, he could win this.
Like Meditam literally wins the game if that Togekiss goes down.
Yeah.
Use a free switch into Hydreigon every time, and use the only thing that can take on Medicham.
Yeah, exactly. And with those Stealth Rocks there, Beedrill's at risk. So who do you think's going to take the Will-O-Wisp here? Do you think he's going back into Hydreigon?
Yeah, I guess.
That answers that.
What did it actually achieve?
Nothing.
1% damage. He
Yeah.
traded a Wisp on his Hydreigon for 1% damage to the Mew.
Oh, there goes the Heatran.
I like that play actually.
Now Beedrill gets some damage off here. What's the Hippowdon on? 67%.
Hugo's probably not expecting the
Bullet
BP
Punch
as well.
do? Yeah, what does Bullet Punch do to Togekiss?
It's a Togekiss. Let's have a look. So it goes out into Motomoto. Bullet Punch only does 36 to 43.
Okay.
Thunder Punch takes it
Yeah.
out though.
So something interesting to note now is that
Medicham.
Leaf Storm gets a kill now, because even if it doesn't take out Hydreigon, the burn will. Oh, except sorry, it doesn't get a kill on the Medicham. Sorry.
Hugo has to roost. I feel like he loses if he pulls a double into Medicham and Hugo doesn't roost. I feel like the game's over.
Yeah, definitely. I think they just trade healing. He roosts, he slack offs. Because he can't kill this Hippowdon, because then he can't get the defog off.
Because if this Togekiss gets into Thunder Punch range, the game is lost.
Yeah. So I think they just both heal up here, and then Hugo just defogs.
Oh,
He went for the
straight for
kill.
Dazzling Gleam.
Okay, I really think that was a suspect play because Medicham gets a kill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't think Hugo knows that Medicham has the BP. He hasn't showed it yet, has he?
Good
No,
point.
he hasn't showed it.
Hugo just wins
Whether
again.
he's not expecting it, maybe.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he
not-
just
I'm
thinks
not
he's
sure.
gonna fake out.
Because now he goes into Medicham, clicks Thunder Punch. If he goes Mew, switch to Hydreigon, something else dies. It just depends if he's smart as us.
Good to see you're so modest, Joe.
Jock thinks this should be him in Hugo's space right now.
No, because I would have lost the Panther, but it should.
Panther's rubbish, what are you on about?
I don't know if I could have broke through that Hawlucha though.
Not already incredibly ice weak for the next season. I would take Hawlucha.
That's just still sitting there undrafted.
Tempt me. I still have a tier 2, I'm pretty sure.
Me too. First closer when you need him.
Tahil knows. Tahil knows what's up.
I'm really curious to see how much tilt has affected this match, because the way Point's been talking, it seems as if he's totally written himself off. Whereas, from where we're sitting, we can see that there is still a chance of him pulling off this
He's in
win.
a favourable position. I honestly do think it's easier for him to win than Hugo.
Really?
I think the one thing is that with Hydreigon burned, it can only take 3 turns of burn. So Hugo, Hugo could. I can see where Hugo could win here, because Hydreigon, to fire off an attack, it takes 3 turns of burn, and Hugo has 3 sacks in Beedrill, Togekiss, and Rotom-Mow. And that leaves Mew versus Medicham, which once burned, barring crits, Mew beats 1v1.
That's all saying, does Mega Medicham live a hit from Rotom? Because if he decides to sack Rotom, he doesn't then kill it. He can switch his Hydreigon out and take the hit from Medicham and then proceed to get the kills.
Goes out to the Rotom Mo. Oh, he lives the Thunder Punch.
Doesn't matter though, does it? It's
Yeah, that's
dice
awesome.
stand.
But Mew gets a free switch in here.
Yep.
And I guess.
I think he has to double to B.
Yeah, it's interesting here because if Point stays in, and he doesn't
Won't
go
be-
for the winner,
Won't be Data Sand though.
where's it at?
And double.
He's on
Yeah.
27.
Yes, he can't switch B in yet.
Just because that
So
Dazzling Gleam gets a kill. Again,
True.
can't kill. He's in a really difficult situation.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
Guess it's just knock off for damage, expecting the switch out.
Yeah, it's interesting because if he just goes for the Willow, I mean that's obviously the safest play. He can either burn the Medicham or the Hydreigon just takes a little bit of chip damage. Hydreigon also takes Sandstorm damage, which I don't think it'll put it in range of one final burn. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what play he makes. Because Medicham can't stay in and take the burn, but if he predicts Hugo to predict the switch, he could really turn this game around.
Just the
Oh,
hashtag
he stayed in.
Knock off. Gets
He's
the
made
crit
the
as
right
well.
play.
Oh wow!
And now Thunder Punch probably KOs here.
Nah, High Jump Kick should do more, I think.
I think high jump kick is his best bet.
Yeah.
But he only does 37% max, 38%.
Yeah. So Hugo's pretty free here to soft boiled, and I think Point gets the free switch out.
Yep. Yep.
I think Kurt should make the aggressive double back to Medicham, not taking the burn damage.
Mhm.
But I don't want to say it, but I think
Oh.
that's Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I think so too, because now Mew gets the burn.
Yeah, exactly. New burns
Yeah,
and
you had to double out into the Medicham without taking the burn.
I don't know
It's
why he
gonna
went
be
for the
close.
B drill. I guess he just doesn't want to take fake out damage.
Bullet punch.
Might have tried to be cheeky there and go for an endeavor.
Yeah, he.
Crit and a miss.
Yeah.
It's
There
over.
it is.
It's over.
GG guys.
Great game, guys.
So Hugo is the Season 5 champion.
Unless that was a crit.
Watch this because it'll really show him how he could have and should have won.
Yeah.
But there's a big difference between being in the battle, especially such a high pressure battle like a
Oh yeah.
final.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And sitting on the outside, bouncing ideas off each other, knowing all the sets as well.
Yeah, that exactly. Definitely. Really good game between these two. Hugo is, I think everyone could agree, the well-deserved champion. Point
yeah,
had some chances to get back in it, but Hugo's Hugo's one of the best battlers in the league by far. So well-deserved Hugo. Congrats to him. I just want to say thank you to all my friends here for joining me. Dylan,
Thanks for
Panther,
having us, dude.
Jock.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
thanks for having us.
It's cool, guys. Hopefully, it'd be cool to do this more, like just for like random battles. I don't even know, just whatever. We can just be like a new
Yeah,
commentary
I'd be
panel.
down for it.
That'd be sick. Comment below, guys, if you want to see us join forces once more. But that's everything from us, guys. I've been your boy Elite for Dan. It's been Dylan, Jock, and Panther signing off. Peace.